đứa này là Việt Cộng này.
Timor Leste, and it's a very good experience for us. My question is how the government, how the recommendation of the social audit network is accepted. I mean, how do you deal with the recommendation of the social audit network in your socio-economic development and your policy making? Thank you.
Thằng này nó hỏi câu gì?
I am Nancy from Myanmar. Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister, for very enlightening messages that you have shared with us this evening. Questions for you, very brief. One, do the CSOs in Timor Leste need registration? Do they need to be registered? Secondly, CSOs do you have in Timor Leste? And thirdly, how much of your government budget is provided to the CSOs? Thank you, sir. Thank you.
We only have 15 minutes left. Only 2 from this side and then taking 2 from here. Lady, please.
Good morning, thank you for the opportunity. I'm Gatungo from Aceh, Indonesia. So my only question is because I also admire your idea how you collaborate with your community after your long conflict, and it happened to Aceh, Indonesia either. We still have a conflict with my own government, which is my Aceh province government also. So what I want to ask you is how you're going to work with community. Which is you say that you have the MOU with your local community, but does it mean that you're going to control? If there are more organizations growing within the community, because what happened in Aceh after we have our rebellion hit the country, the province, they just work with their own party, but they don't care at all what happened with another community. And it happened to my organization. And to get help, I got a lot of support from international, but my local government ignored it a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I'm very fascinated by the work of the Prime Minister concerning the way or the manner that the government is dealing with the stakeholders and the civil society. My name is Nicholas Pawin. I'm from Malaysia, by the way. Now, I'm very fascinated indeed because it works very well in Timor Leste. I want to throw a little bit of light in this affecting our people, whereby our land has been taken away. There is so much lack of consultation, giving to the corporate, giving to the companies, and that will affect the life of the people who have so much territorial domain or the native customary land right. Now, again, I must congratulate the Prime Minister, the way, the manner that you have
tôi từ Mã Lai và chúng tôi muốn biết là ở trong nước của chúng tôi nó có những cái công ty nó lấy đất đai của người dân, và chúng tôi muốn học hỏi là ở trong nước của ông giải quyết cái đó như thế nào ở trong nước của ông, để cho chúng tôi ở trong nước Mã Lai học được cái đó. Hay.
Okay, can I have one from that side?
Thank you for the time. My name is Juliana Regis from Timor Leste, State Government. Sorry, I speak Indonesia because my English is not clear. Thank you. Di sini saya ingin menyampaikan rekomendasi kepada kita punya pemerintah, terutama kemarin kami mendiskusikan sebagian isu mengenai berkado libre, kebebasan pasar bebas ya. Dan hari ini ya, tadi saya juga mendengar dari Pak Jos mengenai eksplorasi untuk negara kita sendiri. Jadi saya ingin merekomendasikan kepada pemerintah Timor Leste untuk bisa menganalisis mengenai pasar bebas.
Bạn nói tiếng Nam Dương không hiểu.
Karena
Bạn nói tiếng Nam Dương anh cháu không hiểu.
di Timor Leste semakin pesat pembangunan mengenai pasar bebas. Jadi bisa dianalisis apakah ada impact ke masa depan. Jangan sampai bisa menimbulkan konflik di negara kita sendiri. Saya rasa itu saja. Terima kasih.
So thank you. The last question is on free market. So on the
Thị trường tự do. Thị
the
trường tự
long
do.
term impact of free market. Would that be good?
Các bà Đông Timor hỏi bằng tiếng Nam Dương là ông nghĩ gì về vấn đề thị trường tự do?
First question from the colleague from Vietnam. At the moment, we don't have a regulation yet on social audit, but everything is managed according to the memorandum of understanding that we have between the government and the civil society organization. We have an umbrella organization of the civil society called Fontil. They are the ones, and I think one of the representatives of the working group was Mr. Ugo, who was speaking. So the rules of engagement in the process of social audit is more or less organized. According to the memorandum of understanding. But we also have support from institutions like UNFPA, United Nations Fund for Population, supporting us with some of the best practices in social audit, examples from other parts of the world, so that we could as we develop the process, we could accommodate and make sure that the methodologies and systems and procedures that we are using will be leading us towards the main objective. The main objective is to make sure that what the government had planned to deliver is in reality delivered to the community. So that's the main objective. Now, when it comes to how that will feedback into the policy process within the government, I can mention the example of the two issues that was raised by Mr. Ubu. When they did the evaluation, they identified issues in relation to information sharing. So, on the basis of that, and because we did not have any formal policy or legislation defined for that, we are now stepping into that process so that only documents classified as confidential by the state should not be disclosed. And if you want to disclose those documents, then you have to have the permission of the officials within that institution. Things like, for example, information about the details or the bill of quantities of a bridge or a road or a building, for example. Are these things confidential? If not, then beneficiaries of those projects should know, for example, what is the length of the road, what is the width of the road, what is the size of the drainage?
Cái thằng Việt Cộng vừa rồi nó hình như nó bởi vì tiếng Anh nó dở không hiểu nó nói gì thì em đoán cháu đoán là nó hỏi là ở trong nước Đông Timor của ông có luật gì để cho chính phủ nó phải minh bạch hơn với lại làm việc chính phủ làm việc minh bạch hơn với lại những cái hội không có phải chính phủ không, và có những cái luật gì mà nó bắt chính phủ phải tiết lộ cho những cái hồ sơ cho công cộng biết không, cho người dân biết không, thì ông nói hiện tại chúng tôi không có cái luật cụ thể, những cái luật chính xác như vậy, nhưng cũng có những cái luật mà nó bắt chính phủ là không có được không có được giấu những cái tài liệu, nhưng có vài những cái tài liệu mà nên phải không được tiết lộ ra, nếu mà những cái tài liệu nó không nó nguy hiểm an ninh của xã hội. Mà trong những cái trường hợp đó là chính phủ có vài người ở trong chính phủ phải đồng ý là không được chia, không được giấu cái tài liệu đó. Chỉ vậy thôi. Bởi vì tiếng Anh của nó dở quá, cháu không hiểu nên nó nói gì.
Which areas they are located in terms of doing their work, so that we could establish a better map of who is who in the civil society, so that we could better plan our cooperation. Now, in terms of numbers, how many NGOs are registered? I got the figures here, but I think we have to go back and check the official register. It's about 350 NGOs registered in the whole country. Now, on the funds, government support civil society organizations. On average, since 2008, the government had been providing, it's not a big amount, it's on average it's $7 million US. That is only from what we call a pool of civil society funds under the Prime Minister's office. Line ministries also have their network with NGOs working in their sectors. For example, in the youth and sport areas, Secretary of State is here, they also have public transfers to support NGOs working in that area. In health, in education, they also have small funds within their portfolio to support NGOs working in the sector are in accordance with their work. Now, the colleague from Aceh, from Indonesia, the memorandum of understanding that we have at the moment is only with the umbrella civil society organization. We don't have it yet with the community. How we are doing the work at the moment? We are doing it in two tracks. First one is direct communication between the community and the social audit unit at the Prime Minister's office. That's the first track. And they use various means. And in many instances, people will use social media, send inbox to the Prime Minister's private account of Facebook, complaining about water and sanitation in this area, complaining about public officials who are doing bad things. They send inboxes to the Prime Minister's personal Facebook account and also to the officials. And then on the basis of that, I will pass the information to social audit and make sure that they do follow up with relevant institutions. The second fact, but we also get formal complaints in writing, particularly when it comes to land issues, land dispute issues, when it comes to projects not being implemented, when it comes to mistreatment of the police or of the forces, they will send written kind of complaints, and then